Do you want to build a snowman? So do I. We may or may not be using this today. Welcome to the Vintage and Thrifted Marathon. I am so happy to be here. This is Susie Lee from Bellalina Boutique. Come on in. No, I'm not in my craft room. I started to build a snowman and it got so big. Yeah, guys wouldn't believe how big it got. So I had to do it here in my great room. If you're just jumping on, say hello. Let me just say thank you so much, Miss Tracy Campbell, for inviting me to be in this wonderful, coveted event. It's my favorite because I love Christmas, and you know that. So anyway, I'm just going to bring y'all up in my comments. We have 30 minutes, you guys. Boy, oh boy, shut me up. Hey, Vicki, how are you? My peeps are starting to pop on. I don't know if the other presenter is done yet. So anyway, hey, Anna, I made it. Yay, yay. So hi, Jackie, how are you? Good to have you. This is the Vintage and Thrifted Marathon. I have 30 minutes to create a snowman that I've been working on, you guys. I've been really working on it. I'm doing a snowman. I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday and I bought the coolest fabric. It's really cool, but I have to show you on this how to do it because it's so big. I mean, I would have to have a camera crew. No kidding. It's crazy. Hey, Joanne, how are you? Hey, sweetie, how are you guys? It's so nice to have you. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. Make sure you spread this far and wide, which just means S-H-A-R-E. And hey, Della, how are you? Good to have you. Hey, Martha. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm in my great room because, and I know the lighting isn't ideal, I have 30 minutes to create this huge, rather huge, snow person that I made. You can make them a snowman, a snow lady, whatever you want. I'm wearing my Festivus shirt here with my favorite Santa on it, my favorite vintage Santa, because this is the Vintage and Thrifted Marathon, right? Hey, sweet Lorna. Hey, Amy. Nice to have you. Hey, Alexandria. Okay, guys, like I said, I don't have that much time, but I brought this little piece of fabric to kind of show you what I did. Okay, let's just pretend that this is the front of the fabric, okay? This is I bought fur. It's like it's a furry snowman. So pretend this is the front, okay? And you want to sew together, glue together, however you want to do it. You want to turn it right side in. So there's the right side, pretend that's fur, okay? You can do it like this. What I did was I took this great old big needle, and what I use on this is dental floss. Susie, why do you use dental floss? Because dental floss is very, very, very strong, and especially when you thread it through a big old needle and you double it. When you double it, it's really hard to break. Have you ever tried to just pull apart a piece of dental floss? It's really hard. And it's wax. You get the wax one. You get this at the Dollar Tree, right? Anyway, I get the mint, so my snowman will be minty fresh. Anyway, so what you want to do is you want to sew this together so you have like a big tube, okay, like a great big tube. Then you're going to take one end and you're going to just do a running stitch, okay, with the dental floss. You're going to do a running stitch. Once this is together, you're going to do a running stitch in and out, all the way around this. So it becomes a circle, okay? But you're gonna pull it together and cinch it so that it's gonna be, when you pull it together, it gets all like this, okay? All cinched together. Then you sew it together, you kind of whip it together. And then you can fill with fiberfil, this big old long tube that was across my kitchen table. You can fill it with fiberfil. I'm sorry, you're gonna turn it right side. Then you're gonna turn it the right way. Yeah, you are. You're gonna turn it the right way, then you're gonna fill it. So you got this one end that's all cinched and sewn, right? This part's all sewn. You got this big long tube. What do you do with it? You're gonna fill it with fiberfil, okay? Polyfill. It's a lot. It's a lot. Hey, sweet Tracy Campbell. Thank you for sharing me over and for having me in this event. Thank you so much. Hi, Cynthia. So what we're gonna do after that, you're gonna fill it, and then you're gonna take twine, just regular old Dollar Tree twine, and you're gonna wrap it around one section. So this section is gonna be full, okay? You're gonna wrap it. Are you following this? You're gonna wrap it really, really tight, and this is gonna be the base of your snowman. Then you're gonna fill it again, some more, and you're gonna get some more twine. And this is gonna be the middle of your snowman. And then, of course, the head. So you flip it this way and you can do the head. When you're doing the head, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. Okay. Here we go. Do you want to build a snowman? Look at this. My snowman grew. He just got really big. And he grew, and he grew, and he grew. I love him. He's so soft and furry. I'm telling you, this is the bomb diggity. Okay, so here's the deal. I've already got the first one sewn, stuffed, and then the twine is under here, right? The second one is sewn, stuffed, and the twine is here. Okay, so I just got to close up this top one with yellow and show you how I do it. You want to see? Want to see? Oh, and it's going to sit by my fireplace. I'm having a kind of an old-fashioned Christmas, a little vintage. That's what my theme is this year, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to turn it, though. Turn around here, Frosty, or whoever you are, Mrs. Frosty. Okay, so can you see? It's all nice and full. When I say nice and full, I probably used 4 bags of fiberfil maybe. And then I used some, I saved all my grocery bags, and I stuffed all of my grocery bags in there in the center, and then did fiberfil around the outside. That way you're saving money because you're not using so much fiberfil, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go around and around. I've already gone from here to here. So you're gonna do a running stitch. You know what a running stitch is? You're gonna go in and out, in and out. See the size of this needle? This needle is mammoth, right? I got a bigger one than this. Okay, but when you start with, this is dental floss, doubled over. You make yourself a really nice knot, but you leave yourself a little tail, okay? Because you want to keep that tail so when you're gonna cinch it, when you're gonna pull it, you can find the tail. You need to find your tail. Don't lose your tail. All right, so here we go. In and out. And I'm going like in and out like probably at least an inch stitch. I'm making big stitches. No little ones. We don't have time for that. All right. In and out, in and out, in and out. Hello to you all. If you're new on my page, welcome, and I would love to have you follow Bellalina Boutique. My link is in the description in the comments, so go on over there and click that. Click my mugshot. You can do that, and just come on over and give me a follow. Would love to have you as one of my Bellas. All right, here we go. We're gonna turn her again. Sheesh, I'm gonna need a chiropractic appointment after all this. Thank you for spreading the love, sweet Sybil. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you guys for spreading the love. That means so much to me. So very much. All right, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Okay. Pull, pull, pull. And I didn't glue underneath where these are cinched under here. I didn't glue that. Why? Because I don't know, I might take this apart someday and use the fabric. So if I got glue all over it, that's no good, right? I don't know. I like like to be able to repurpose things. So I'm just making it kind of temporary. Because, and what I like about it is when I put it in my rock, this little antique rocker over here, this thing is over 100 years old. This little antique rocker, it's a child's sewing rocker that my mother got from a dear friend. And now I have it. And so it sits, if you put it, please tell me I didn't get a knot of any kind. Please tell me. Please, no knots. We don't have time for knots today. Okay, not the knots today. Thank you, Lord. All right, where is my tail? My tail is right here. I found my tail. I found my tail. Found my tail. All right. I started at the seam, okay, where I remember when I showed you the tube where you're gonna seam your fabric right here. I started in the back at the seam. So, I mean, so when I pull it and cinch it together, it'll be in the back. Now, it probably doesn't matter where you start because this is very forgiving. Okay, you see what's happening here is I'm pulling it. I'm cinching. It's a cinch to cinch. Okay, I got my tail and I got the other end, the working end I call it. So you're just gonna pull it and cinch it. Nice, nice, nice. Holding both together, kind of just, it takes a minute. It does, it takes a minute. I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to do this part. I thought I was gonna have to do something different, but I did it. I did it once. Then I undid it so I could show y'all. So hang tight. You gotta kind of do this. You gotta kind of jostle it around and pull on it. Keep pulling. Now my dental floss is plentiful, but you see how small that hole is getting? Can you see that? How small? It's getting small. That's what you want. You want it really small. You want it really cinched, super duper duper, to where it looks like a little tiny hole. Like that. Okay. It's a cinch to cinch. Okay, so here's the deal. I have this that I got thrifting, and it lights up. I wanna put it in the center of this. I might have to hot glue that down. I don't have hot glue down here today, but I might hot glue it in just for, you know, for the holiday, just so that I can keep it secure. I've got other hats that are vintage hats that I could use. So, all right. I'm gonna take my scissor. I don't want this to get too, hope that didn't break. No, it didn't. All right. I don't want this to get too, these tails to get so long that I can't deal with them, you know what I'm saying? They keep getting bigger because I keep letting loose of them. You can't let loose of them. So you cinch them and pinch them. That's the process. See that little pin? But I got to make sure that this will fit in there. It will. I'm cinching it, then I'm pinching it, and then I'm going to tie. If I can see, you got to separate the two pieces. I'm going to tie a little knot in it, if I can. This is the kind of thing it would be great to have an extra pair of hands around. But no, Susie doesn't have that. I'm going to tie one. I'd like to do like a what they call a surgical knot. You know, like go around twice. But if I do that, it might not cinch as well. But I'm going to try. All right, cinch and pinch. Then get that surgical knot thing going there. Okay. I might have to use my teeth because I don't have another set of hands. See? I could do a little flossing while I'm at it. Oh my gosh. And when you do a surgical knot, it generally stays wherever you put it. Doesn't seem like that's the case today. Now does it? All right. Okay, we're tired of messing around with this knot. Gotta do it fast. Fast, fast, fast. Okay, that's about it. Okay. Now, I'm gonna knot it a few times around here, like this. And I'm gonna cut off these tails. Okay, so now, this is what we got. See there on the inside? Like that. All right, so what we have to do, what time is it? Oh gosh, I've already used 15 minutes just doing that. Okay, what we have to do is we have to work on getting this hat inside here and getting it to stay. I think it's gonna be fine, especially if I add a little bit of hot glue. I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm gonna use this hat. Look at how cute it is, all lit up. It looks all vintagey, doesn't it? Can you see how cute with that little, I love that. And we are going to put a totally, of course we're gonna use totally dazzled, right? A totally dazzled applique snowflake on a snowflake, and we're gonna put that right up here. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna work on the hat. Okay, Frosty, you go over here for a minute. Behave yourself, I said behave. Stand up, I said. All right, I'm gonna bring my little table over here so I can work and show you what I wanna do. Ooh, this is bright. Because it's like looking into a camera, you see spots everywhere. I didn't bring my hot glue tool down here, so I'm gonna do the boarding house reach. I'm gonna reach over here to my table and get some of the, what is this? Fabri-Tac. Fabri-Tac is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Fabri-Tac on here because I want this to have like a little festive look. Now I'm gonna cover the holly berry. I know you guys are probably saying, don't cover the holly berry. I have to, because I can't, there's no other where to put it. What I did was I went ahead and I clipped. It doesn't fit perfect, but it's near close. I clipped a little bit of the snowflake so it would fit on here. Once I Fabri-Tac'd it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's pretty. All right, I'm liking it. See there, cute, cute, right? We'll let that just sit there for a minute. We're gonna talk about carrots, because, you know, snowmen, we have carrots for noses. This is a little battery operated doojabby. It's cute, it's real cute. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you how to make a carrot nose. Just take some orange fabric, if you've got orange fabric or if you've got orange felt or whatever. Find yourself a little point, and you're going to go at an angle like this, and you're gonna start to roll your carrot like this. You're gonna roll it in the shape of a carrot like this. So the end you're gonna kind of use to roll. The tip here, you want it real pointy at the tip, like that. And then once you got the shape of a carrot, roll it a couple of times. Rolling, like that, okay? And then you're gonna cut it. You're gonna cut this excess off, and you're gonna cut it to the size carrot you want. If you want a big old long carrot, you know, a foot long, you can do that, or you can do 6 inches or 4 inches, whatever you want. Then you're gonna take some Fabri-Tac, and you're just gonna tack the back like this. And I did use some hot glue. I'll admit it, I did. I cut mine like this here, and then I just folded it over, and I hot glued the top. Then I took some of this, and I filled it. You know when you get the fiberfil, it comes with a stick. You know what the stick is for? It's for when your husband comes in your craft and you say, yeah, no, I'm just kidding. You use the stick to push it down in, the fiberfil, you push it down inside like that. And it gets right down into the point. You see the point? Get the point? So it gets right down into the point like that. Remember I said I'm gonna make it semi-permanent? Well, I went and got some Velcro. I got some Velcro. And we're gonna put Velcro on the back of it, and we're gonna add that to the snowman. So we've got the nose. The nose, isn't that a perfect nose for this little snow person? Anyway, okay, next thing on the list, and I thought about doing this. I thought about making these buttons. Now these are vintage buttons. Let me tell you a little story real quick. My mom used to save boxes. She had a 900 square foot home, and every square inch of it was filled with things. And so when I would ask her, I'd say, Mom, what are you saving all these boxes for? And she would say, my buttons. I'm like, well, what do you got, a button factory? Anyway, when she passed away, I got her buttons. These are the buttons that she owned, and I cherish them. So these are her buttons in this one, they all fit in one little jar. But I have 3 of them here on this little piece of fur that I am going to attach with a little piece of Velcro. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna take this Velcro. I'll show you what you do. I don't like usually using a good scissor because it's sticky, you know? But I'm gonna put a little piece of Velcro at the top and a little piece at the bottom, like this. I'm gonna just see if it'll fit in there. I'm probably gonna have to cut this fur a little bit. It's a little bit too long. And we're gonna put it right down the center. So instead of having 3 separate buttons, it's gonna be like a fur strip. You cut it from the back like that. Okay. Yeah, it would definitely have been too long if I didn't do that. So I'm gonna take one of the Velcro strips, cut it and butt it together. That's what you do. You butt them together like this. And you take one of the sticky strips off the back. It doesn't matter which one, take your pick. It doesn't matter. You're gonna put it on the back like this. And you're gonna take the other one and do the same thing at the bottom. Cut it and put them together like this. And take a sticky strip off and put it at the other end. So now all we got to do is remove these sticky strips and put it on the snow person, right? How cute will that be? We got that part done. You got a few of your mom's buttons too? Yes, great memories, Michelle. Fabulous memories. All right, so buttons or not buttons, coal for the eyes and the nose and the mouth and all of that. What did I do with it? I had more than this cut. Here it is. I knew I had more than this. These are just little circles I cut. I took actually a jar of aspirin because I was taking some aspirin because I had a little headache today. So I'm just gonna cut these out and we're gonna add a little bit of Velcro, just a little dot, and we're gonna put it on the little snow person. And we're gonna make the face with this, right? Okay, time is it? Okay, I'm just checking on my time here. We're gonna put her together real quick, or him together real quick, and I have one of my mom's scarves. It's red, and it's the only thing that pops on this, except for the blue. Now that little blue on the snowflake, I love because that was her favorite color. So I always try to do something that reminds me of her at Christmas. She loved Christmas. She was like a big kid. Her house looked like a winter wonderland when you would walk in. She didn't have a big home, little home. Like I said, 900 square feet, no basement. That's little. she would take, like, you know, you get that wire with the stars on it, you get at the Dollar Tree, it's a coil, and then you open it up and it like goes every which way. She'd get those and she would put them around her mirrors and everywhere where there was, you know, she had an opening between her kitchen and her living room. She would put it there around spindles. When you walked in, it looked like, and she'd have bulbs hanging from it, and it was like a winter wonderland, her home. And her tree was always decorated in blue. So when she got older, my daughter Rachel and I went over there one Christmas, and it was snowing out, and it was so cold. But we were gonna decorate her little, she had like a little dogwood bush or tree or something in the front of her yard that actually I planted. And so we went over there and decorated it, and then we knocked on the door, and she came to the door and saw it was all decorated. It was all done in blue lights. It was so pretty. So that was a fun memory. We have some wonderful, wonderful memories of her. And so I'm going to dedicate this little vintage and thrifted to her. I do miss her greatly. Okay, so these are the little coal that you see in the snowman's mouth, right? In the I want to have 1, 2 eyes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little pieces of coal for the mouth. So what I'm going to do is just cut 7 of these, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to put these up. You got to cut them in half so you can butt them together, right? Susie, like this. Slow down, you move too fast. I gotta slow it down. It's getting dark. It's getting dark out here in Michigan. Okay, so there's one. Tear it apart. You need to cut it. Just rip it and zip it. 2. I got 5 minutes. What? We got to decorate this bad boy up. I was going to paint the hat. Not anymore. I was going to rust it up a little bit, make it kind of vintage. I may still do that. I was going to rust it, but you know, a half an hour is not a lot of time. If you ever do a craft, I challenge you. I challenge you all. If you do a craft, pretend you're me. Pretend you're me and see what you can get done in a half hour, and you'll go, oh my gosh, that poor woman. What were we thinking? Seriously. Okay. I want to make sure that none of those show, you know. Okay, I'm going to decorate this bad boy real quick. You gotta go, Susie. Go, 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 Susie, go. Can't you do it? Okay, it's getting dark up in here. Whew. I'm hoping we can do this. Okay. Butt them together. All right, and then we're going to decorate them real quick. I'm sorry I'm missing some of your comments. I will go back. If you have any questions or anything like that, I will go back, as I always do. Whoops. Yep, I did it right. Okay. This one I made just ever so slightly too long. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to trim it. Okay. Here we go now. Here we go. Ready? Ready, set. On your mark. Get set. Okay, Susie. Here we go. little rocking chair and scoot him over like that. Can you still see him? Can you see him? There, now you can see him. All right, so here's his buttons. We're gonna take off the little sticky strip here. Sticky strip off. There we go. And put, I guess it really doesn't matter where you put it, but we're gonna do it like this. Put it way up under here, like that. Perfect. Okay. And then we're gonna put eyes on and a mouth. Come on. You get the gist, right? We're gonna put a little scarf. Well, maybe not. Some of them are harder than others. You wanna give me trouble. Okay, here's the eyes. We're gonna do 2 little eyes. Like this. Well, anyway, you guys, my time is just about up. If you can believe that, we're gonna keep them kind of close together here. Okay, I'm gonna put his carrot nose on real quick. Turn him around so you can see him. Come on, little carrot nose, come apart for me. There we go. Well, like this, we're gonna just kind of push it on there like that, and it sticks. How cute. All right, and I'm gonna put it back here. I'm gonna take you guys off of the my tripod, and I'm gonna flip my camera so I always do this wrong. Okay, here we go. Like this. Look at how big he is. Isn't that sweet? And we're gonna put this hat right up top here. Just like that. I will hot glue it in so that, and I might have to lean him, like be a little leaner over there in that corner right there. I think that would be really cute. But you can kind of see where I'm going with it, right? Okay, guys, listen, my time is up. Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate you all. I will take pictures when it's all put together and you guys can see it. Refresh your screen and go watch the next presenter. Love you all. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Miss Tracy, for having me. Bye-bye.